What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Littlewargame live first-person gameplay video. Today, I'm going to be playing on the newest patch for Littlewargame, which is patch LE12, Ladder Edition 12. This patch has some pretty interesting changes to it. It generally is pretty good for Beast. It makes Beast quite a bit stronger. One of the biggest changes to the patch is you can now go up to 150 supply, whereas previously you could only go to 100 supply. And this makes a pretty huge difference to the game. And it's a little bit good for Beast because it allows you to quickly mass up to a large unit count. Another change is you start with a little bit less gold, so that makes Castle First quite a bit weaker. And and players are much more likely to play with players are much more likely to go for a 1 Rax expand or a Castle First, or than a Castle First, I should say. I'm going to go for a very fast third base here, off of 30 supply. Which is a little bit risky, but I don't think he will risk going out, especially with a single damaged soldier like that. I'll go ahead and get my third base out. Come on, some wolves, don't derp on me. That was a pretty good trade. I killed a soldier and an archer, got some more damage down, and I think I lost like something on the order of 4 wolves, which is actually fairly equal gold trade. So I'm quite happy with that trade. And it cuts down his unit count quite heavily. One archer for 1 soldier, always a good trade. Can't complain about that in any respect. So last game, I had a bit of issue with my upgrades, so I need to get those out a little bit faster this game. And also get my snakes out a little bit sooner. I'm at a tidy 30 workers already. So now it's just a matter of adding on my wolf dens. Continue to add on my upgrades. And of course continue to add on more houses. I think I'll add a house over here to protect my poke in a bit, see what we can do on his side of the map. So if we don't quite have enough here. So he's already got his armor upgrades coming, which is quite interesting. So he has this rather interesting +2 timing that I have to be aware of, but I have plus a couple upgrades on the way myself. Gotta get those +5 attack snakes. They're pretty dope. So right now I'm just kind of holding on my bases. I'm kind of going for a really heavy upgrade style at this point. And keeping my supply relatively low, actually. The reason my supply is so low is because I'm going for triple upgrades, so I can't really afford to produce that many snakes at the moment. But now that my next castle is done, I'm just gonna start producing a large flood of workers. Continue to add on. Let's see if we can get +5 on the way here. Very nice. So I don't really want to take a fight quite yet. So I'm actually just going to counterattack and cut off reinforcements. This should force his army to come back. This is what I want. Oh shoot, I think I moved command of that army. key here is he still does not have a 4th base up, and I do. So even though my supply is maybe not where I'd want it to be, I got +4, so I should be able to take this trade fairly efficiently. I think this trade was positive for me in general. I need to quickly grab a 5th base though. Pretty important. I think I need a couple more wolves in this composition. But I should be able to win this fight now. So my wolves are on top of his archers on the left flank. Maybe another range upgrade, I'm not sure. This game should be completely in the bag at this point. And I think this kind of showcases why Beast is a little bit overly strong right now. It really comes down to the economy changes. I was able to get a really fast 3rd base pretty much for free, and able to get just a superior economy in general. With the amount of money I have, I can just continue to spam out these units pretty much as long as I want. he doesn't really have any chance at this point. I can just continue to swarm in these units from all my dens and easily take the game. GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this game is a pretty good representation of current state of Beast versus Rax. I think it's a pretty good, yeah. It's just a very good example of how the gameplay usually plays out. That is, if a Rax player doesn't go for a Rax heavy play. Oftentimes, players like Daz would prefer a more mage, priest, spellcaster type compositions. But even so, I think it's very difficult for the Rax player. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll catch you guys later.